Yeah, the wind's quite strong. Closed and such. Okay. This is from a warm start this time. It's the second flight, so let's see how long it takes the satellites to acquire. Take a wander out to launch point. Straight away, so 10 seconds. Fantastic. Okay, I don't know what that was. There's two beeps to me. It beeped twice at me and I'm not sure why. It's a bit worrying. Okay, wind's still 8 to 10 mile an hour. I point it into wind for the head and lock. I've got solid blue light. Test the warning. That's the warning tested. Battery voltage. Yeah, looking good. Okay. The motor, I'm just going to hover initially and see how it goes. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hover here just to get the GPS position. You can see the windsock in the background. TJB, this is just for you. Okay, I'm going to climb, move forward, and then let go of the sticks. Okay. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. There, she's now controlling herself. There, she's attempted to reposition. Climbing slightly, I'm just going to drop the throttle setting a fraction. I need to put it on a sled. It's on a ratchet at the moment. It doesn't quite give me the right adjustment. I'd say it's about 10 feet out at the moment. She's slowly drifting back across to where she should be. I'd say that's trying really hard. Just increase the throttle slightly. Height hold is dependent on throttle setting without a doubt, so I wouldn't say it's auto throttling, that's for certain. But it's attempting to hold the altitude with the throttle setting it has. Now, how accurate that is, I don't know. I mean, that's not doing too bad at the moment, and the wind is quite up and down. So the wind is moving around quite a bit. I'd say that's about 10, 15, maybe 20 feet out of position from where I initiated it. There she goes, she's trying to drift back in now. There you go, she's just adjusting there. That's it. Yeah, the wind's blowing it about quite a bit, but she is corrected. There you go, she's drifting around in the wind. That's got to be a 10-15 mile an hour wind. Okay. Took a while to correct there, but it did get there in the end, although it has drifted back a bit. She's trying to reposition there. That's not bad. That's got to be gusting 15 mile an hour, which I'm quite happy with that. It's not often I'm going to be flying in wind more than this, that's for certain. Not for any filming anyway. So I think it's good enough. I mean, I haven't touched the controls now since I set it off, apart from the throttle, and I'm just going to increase throttle again there. You can see the effect. one click on my throttle and she's rising, and one click back and she's descending, so I've got to take the ratchet off that for my next job. But I don't think you can complain about that at all. I think that's quite effective. There's the wind speed, and you can see the windsock there. Oh, my arms are sore now holding the transmitter up. Don't feel quite confident enough to put it on the ground today. It's a little bit too windy, but I think definitely would do it on a cam day. Wouldn't have any qualms about it. I think the only thing that could go wrong with this now is a failure of the model or losing GPS lock for some reason. I'm not sure what the effect would be if we lost GPS lock. Whether it just reverts to manual or whether it would go crazy, I don't know. Depends what they've programmed it for, but I think that's pretty conclusive. Happy with that. Alright, I'm going to take it back over. My arms are getting sore holding the transmitter up. I'm going to take manual control again. It's fun. You can see the blue light, which is quite surprising. I didn't think I'd see that in the daylight, but not bad at all. Right, I'm going to switch in heading lock now, just show you the effect of the heading lock. I'm going to go slightly crosswind. Okay, wind's picked up. Hang on a second. Orientation for me is the biggest problem. I'm going to get some LEDs and stick them on because I'm struggling with the orientation when it gets out of position, especially when you've got your hands off the controls and you're not sure where it is. Right, I'm going to flick in, that's heading lock. You can hear it beep when it confirms that it's got the heading lock now. Now if I go sideways, it'll almost revert back. There you go, she turns back. And I only did the calibration once, the very first time, and I haven't recalibrated it since I put the copper foil on for the GPS. So it obviously doesn't affect it, or at least in my setup it's not affecting it, which is a bonus. Now I'm going to go for position hold again with heading lock on this time. So we're just going to climb up here and about there. Let go. 1000, 2000, 3000. Position now. Come on. Yeah, just increase throttle slightly. There you go. She drifts back with the wind a little bit, but she's correcting. And as I say, look at that windsock. That's got to be a 10 mile an hour wind at least, gusting up to 50. Although at the moment it's probably pretty steady at about 10. She's holding that beautifully, much better than I expected. And for the money, you cannot complain at that. That is definitely a bargain. To do something similar, you're looking at nearly 3 times the cost. I'm impressed with that. I'm very impressed. Okay, camera next. I need to fit a camera now and see how it goes. Well, I hope that proves any of the doubters out there that this system definitely works. And there you go, you got your proof. I won't say, would I say it's perfect? No, it's not perfect. But it's like everything else in life, you get what you pay for. But I think for the money, it's brilliant. Well done guys, well done X-Aircraft. Let's see what you got coming up. Okay, I'm going to fly it manually now. Oh, I forgot to check the return to home again. Let's just prove that. Let me just get in the position hold. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Just give it a bit of throttle. Okay, that's position hold. Just select in return to home. There she comes over my head. Back in front of me. That's return to home. I'd say it's probably about 15-20 feet behind where I actually took off from. Just going to drop the throttle slightly, bring it down. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it does. That's still position holding, return to home, but I'm adjusting the throttle. It doesn't seem to affect it, which is good. Yeah, it's not 100% accurate, but it's as good as GPS is going to let it go, I think. There she goes, she's repositioning there. So the throttle still works even in return to home, which is good. Right, return to home off. That should be back in position hold now, which it is. Oh, this is great. I mean, I love this. This is just exactly what I wanted it to do. Fantastic. Right, I'm getting a sore arm again, a sore neck, so I'm going to bring it down. Just using the throttle, and it's still correct. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Love it. It still does it as long as you only move the throttle. I don't know whether the rudder affects it or not. No, I don't think it does. I think it's just pitch and roll that disengage it. So if you're using throttle and rudder to position a shot for filming, it'll be great. That is lovely. So you turn and leave position on, and it'll keep the turn on. It just holds it. It's beautiful. So for panning shots, it'll be fantastic. That's beautiful. Fantastic. That's still position. That's doing it. So I've not touched the right hand sticks for virtually the whole flight. I'm just using throttle and rudder, and it's just sitting there beautifully. The wind is actually shifting around. All right, there's a battery warning. So let's see if we can auto land again. Okay, yeah, lovely. Love that. Fantastic. That is brilliant. Exactly what I wanted to do. Motors, cold to the touch. Can't feel any heat at all. When I measure them with a infrared thermometer after 19 degrees, the battery is about 25, and even that's not bad. There we go. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well done. X-Aircraft, you're great. I can be more adventurous when I get the LEDs on it, because I'm just not happy with orientation at the moment. But when it flies itself, I don't have to worry too much. standard fit. There you go, exactly